Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing my first Empties video. So I've been collecting these items for quite some time. It's mostly skincare because that's what I go through the most and what I remember to put in this pile. So this isn't indicative of everything that I've gone through. And this doesn't include anything that I've just chosen to declutter. These are things that are just genuinely finished and have remembered to put in this bag. So if you are curious to see what I have been using and how I feel about the product, then stay tuned.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
Okay, so I have a bag here of things and I'm just gonna give a mini review on the things that I have been able to finish. Some things I might talk about more in depth than others, but yeah. So let's start with something fairly simple. I only have one of these in here, but I go through these like nothing else. This is the body wash that I use most often. This is the Nivea Indulging Body Wash. This one specifically is in coconut and jojoba oil, but one of my favorites I think is called Basil White Tea, but they come in the white bottle, the white tall bottle. They are pH skin balanced, microplastic free, paraben free, but I like this body wash. I've never had a problem with it. I don't love scents in my products, but I do like, I don't love scents in my products, but I do like these body washes. This is what I've been using for like, I don't even know how, like years pretty much. So I've gone through several of these. I just have one in here because like this entire bag would be these. The Nivea body wash and the Nivea lotion, the blue one, the ultra rich one, the one in the blue bottle, that lotion, those are my faves, especially for wintertime. I did switch from my Nivea at one point to try these, and these are the Olay cleansing body washes. I've been able to try the cleansing and brightening, which is the B3 and vitamin C one, and the cleansing and nourishing, which is the B3 and hyaluronic acid. I wanted to try there's a salicylic acid one. There's one for exfoliating that I wanted to try and I can't find, which is annoying. These performed well. The nourishing one really is very nourishing. I had no problems with this. This is probably something I would use in the winter. The brightening one, I don't think I've used long enough to see a brightening effect. Like came out of the shower, like my skin did look fairly like glowing, but it's not like a long lasting type thing. I don't know how brightening, it's infused with vitamin C and vitamin B3 complex, moisturizes to renew skin's surface and leave skin glowing from the first wash. So yeah, it does do that, but it's a very like artificial glow. There's no mica or anything in this, but it's like, it's not skin deep, so you're not gonna radiate for long periods of time. It's just like you shower and you look glowy. Like, it's just a nice body wash. My issue with these is that they are a pump and they come in an opaque casing, so you can't see when it's done unless you turn it to the bottom. So there is still product in these, but then like the pump can't get them. So that's the only thing that the only things I don't like, is mostly the product design. I try to stay away with products with straws in them. So I don't love that. I would prefer it if it came in like a squeezy tube, like the Nivea bottle. But yeah, if I were going to I would purchase them again. But I do want to try the other one that is for breakouts. I want to try that one, so I'm looking for that. But I would use these again. The hyaluronic acid one, like I said, I would like for the winter, and the brightening one is nice to have. It does give a nice effect to the skin. So would I buy them again? Yes. At the very moment, no. They're not cheap either. These are they're on the pricier side in terms of drugstore body washes, but I do want to try that third one. So if I find that, then I will definitely be purchasing that again. All right, I went through yet another Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. This is what I use on my skin to remove excess makeup, or just like if I'm about to do my makeup and it's like the middle of the day and it's not just after I wash my face, I'll just go in with some micellar water. This also helped get staining off of me during Halloween times. Like I just wipe this on my face often, or if I need to clean my waterline or just clean my lashes, stuff like that, or if I'm switching lipsticks, you know, micellar water. I'm sure y'all know what this is. The Garnier Skin Active one in the pink bottle. This is the normal sensitive skin one. I have been using this for years, literally like probably a decade. I've been using this ever since this was released, and I've been wearing makeup. I've been using this. I haven't tried many micellar waters, but I tried this. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't sting my eyes. It doesn't cause any reactions. It cleans what it needs to clean. So I've had no reason to switch to a new one. Micellar waters kind of are fairly simple, so as long as you find one that you don't react with, I don't see why you would need to then try new ones. So yeah, this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. I use it all the time, and I'm sure I've been through much more of these. I just kept the one because the whole bag would be full of these. I'm almost done the one that I currently have. I'm gonna have to buy another one soon anyways. The deodorant that I have in here, this is the Dove Advanced Care Nutrium Moisture Deodorant, and this is in Caring Coconut. This is in the scent Caring Coconut. This is the deodorant I keep reverting back to. Yes, I know. Don't use aluminum deodorant. Yeah, I know. I get it. I've tried aluminum-free deodorants, and every time I try them, and if they don't work out, I end up going back to this. So, like, I've tried aluminum-free deodorants, and I flip-flop back and forth between them, and every time I do, I go back to this. It just works well. It's a normal deodorant. It's just the deodorant that I have chosen to attach myself to, and I like the scent. So yeah, I went through another one of these. I want to try the native deodorants, so I'll do that, and hopefully I won't have to go back to this. This is for a couple of months. I've been using ProNamel Sensodyne Intensive Repair, intensive enamel repair, because I was having enamel issues and my doctor said I needed an enamel toothpaste. I used plenty more of these, like 3 or 4 of these, but again, I only kept the one because yeah. It's a daily anti-cavity toothpaste. My dentist did see improvements, so I mean, if you're having enamel issues, this is a decent enamel toothpaste to use. And this is the Clean Mint one. I didn't have any reactions. It worked fine, and according to my dentist, it helped repair the enamel. So cool. I love that for me. Would I buy it again? Yeah, if I was having enamel issues, I would buy it again. I have 2 fragrances in here, which is amazing because I have a ton of fragrances, so to finish them is great. This is Sexual Noir by Michael Germain. This is my, or at least was my signature scent. I finished yet another bottle of these. This is probably like my 6th bottle. I've already repurchased this. I already unboxed it. I'm pretty sure it's in a video. I've talked about it on Instagram as well. So, so this is just my empty bottle of that. There is actually a little bit left in the bottom there, but it actually started to turn, so I just repurchased it. But yeah, if you want to see more about that, if the video is already up, I will link it. But that's Sexual Noir. The other fragrance that I have and I won't be repurchasing is Guess Seductive. I think this is the gold one. I had this for years. It was gifted to me. It's a nice kind of clean baby powder mature scent. Would I rebuy it? No, it's kind of boring. I'm kind of over it. It's nothing that I'm like rushing to go purchase again. It's nothing that I'm upset about not having anymore, but I did finish it. So that is Guess Seductive. So this is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, the world's most powerful facial deep fluoride cleansing, 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. I really need to repurchase this, and I need it like ASAP. Yes, this is good for your face if you really need that deep clean face mask. This is the clay mask that I recommend. It is intense, so if you have sensitive skin, you might need to weigh your pros and cons about how badly you need that deep cleaning facial. But this is really good on the skin. Now, I don't use it majority on my skin. I use it once in a while on my skin if I like really fell off with my skincare routine. But what I use this mostly for is my hair. Now, I do use quite a few protein products, and sometimes I do protein treatments, especially if my hair has been straightened or heat has been applied to it. But after when you have so much protein in your hair, it'll cause protein buildup, and then it can change the pattern of your hair or cause it to be less defined. So I use the clay, and this really does deep cleanse the hair and detox. It really detoxes all of the products and the product buildup from the hair. And I have low porosity hair, so if anything gets into my hair, it does not come back out. It needs that kind of help. And when you use this, you're supposed to apply it to the hair. You wait, why am I saying so much? You apply it to the hair, you wait about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and then you wash it out. It cleanses the hair, it cleanses the scalp. You don't need to use shampoo or conditioner. I still use conditioner afterwards because, like I said, I have low porosity hair, so I put the moisture back in for it because it's not going to absorb it for anything else. So I put conditioner in it. And after that, the way your pattern looks after using this is freaking phenomenal. So if you're not sure what your pattern looks like, or if you have curly hair that is frizzy, or your pattern is not consistent, or you think your pattern is dying, you might want to try this because it could really revamp your curls and help you regain your definition. So that is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, and I need to repurchase this like yesterday. So for the rest of these, I have some notes because these are like skincare products, and I was trying to see how I like them. These are all, for the most part, most of these are newish to me. So this is the Skin Fix Resurface Plus Glycolic Renewing Scrub Double Duty Pre-Shower Body Peel and Polish for rough, bumpy, and crepey skin. This has 7% glycolic acid and 6% lactic acid. Now, I have notes about this product in my notebook. Okay, so there is no added fragrance to this, which is great. However, it does smell like lime. In my Sephora unboxing, I purchased the cream to this line, and that doesn't smell like anything, but this smells like limes. But there is no added fragrance to these products, so something in this, like some ingredient in this, is what makes it smell like lime. So maybe that's why the other product doesn't smell like anything. So it has no fragrance, no added fragrance. The texture is like a thick cream, and there's exfoliating bits in it, so this doesn't drip, but when you're rubbing it on yourself, the exfoliating bits might fall off, like if you were using like a sugar scrub. The claims that it makes: it slows off dead skin, it leaves a glow, there's cell turnover, it reduces pigmentation, it brightens, it smooths rough, bumpy, crepey skin. Okay. It does all that. It is a really, really good product. This is a very good exfoliator. Now, it does smell good, and it's natural. It smells good. It's not rough, so it's not too rough on the skin. It doesn't spill. It's easy to wash off, but it doesn't rinse off immediately. So because it's a thick paste, if you're standing under the water, you still need to like manually rub it off. My skin felt very, very, very soft afterwards, even after cleansing with soap. So it's not a residue that it leaves. The skin itself feels softer. There's no film left behind. I had a visible glow to my skin, and there was no tightness, and I didn't have a reaction. So all of that is great. Now, I have a few issues with this, and they're fairly big, and I haven't repurchased this. I bought this back, or I started using this back in May, and it is November. While I'm recording this, I haven't repurchased it. There's a slight stinging sensation on what would be my problem area, so any area that has a breakout, which is normal because there could be broken skin involved or open pores involved. So that kind of makes sense. The stinging wasn't unbearable, but you do kind of, you notice it. My biggest issue with this, and what hurts me deeply, because this is I really do like this product and I would use it all the time, but you're supposed to use this 3 to 5 times a week, all over the body. This is only 8 fluid ounces. It's $40 a bottle. I used almost half of this the first time that I used it. So to cover my whole body was almost half of this bottle. Now, the first 2 times I used it, I did my whole body. The second time I used it, the second and third time I used it, I just did my back and shoulders. And like my upper arm. So I did my back, my shoulders, and my upper arm. And that was it. So 2 full body and 2 half, not even quarter body. And it was done. And if you're supposed to use it 3 to 4 times a week, or 2 to 3 times a week, if you're supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a week, that's a whole bottle a week. And this bottle is like $40 Canadian for the 80 fluid ounces. So that is my dilemma there. I really do like this. It's not even necessarily the price, it's that you only get 3 uses out of the size that they're selling, and they're selling this to use on your entire body. So you would think, well, make this bigger then? Because it's such a thick formula with the scrubby bits, like you kind of have to layer it on. And if you look at the picture, the promo pictures, you layer it on. Yeah, you go through this like water. Like Unless you reserve it to just your areas of concern, you could probably squeeze 2, maybe 3 weeks out of this, but I still think that's quite frequent to be purchasing a scrub that you don't use daily. So I would like them to either sell a value size, and I would be more inclined to purchase that, but I'm the type of person that when, like, if something runs out before, because I go to like the drugstore maybe once a month. I order from Sephora not often, so I'm not the type of person that wants to be buying products once a week. I can maybe do once every 2 weeks, but even that is like, I don't like I don't like repeating things so frequently. So I'd like this to at least last like a month. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. I do like the packaging because it's a squeezy tube. I love squeezy tubes. Just to highlight, it is also vegan, cruelty-free, it's clean beauty, it's gluten-free, it's non-drying, and it's quite moisturizing, especially for a scrub. So I really do like this. I'm really hoping a value size comes, but I might just have to buy it again. We'll see. It just economically doesn't seem right because, yeah, every week for a scrub on that, I don't know. It's just, I just wish it was bigger. So that is the Skin Fix Resurface Plus Glycolic Renewing Scrub. Am I gonna buy it again? I don't know. Another product that I love that I don't know if I'm gonna purchase again because of the packaging. So this is the Necessaire The Body Serum. This is what it looked like. I think they changed the packaging. So this has no added fragrance. It smells like nothing, literally nothing. It's a gel, an opaque gel. It absorbs quickly, it spreads easily, it's not sticky, it's not greasy. But once you put it on, your skin kind of plumps up. It's a very nice serum. So the claims it makes is to hydrate, replenish, and plump the skin, which it does. Now, so my first impressions of this, it absorbs quickly. It doesn't pill up, so I've tried this under several different creams and it didn't pill, it didn't react weird. I'm not sure if it increased the hydration of the skin, but there was a plumping to the skin. Skin felt soft, and I think it worked well with other products to increase the longevity of the moisture in the skin. So I don't know if this necessarily is like you can't just use this and go on with your day. Still think you need a moisturizer. It's not sticky, doesn't smell, and yeah. So I have issues with this. One, it's kind of small. Now this is 5.1 fluid ounces. This is smaller than the scrub, and this is $60 at Sephora. This is for your whole body. I have face care that's bigger than this. So mind you, this part is the cap, so like the actual bottle starts down here. Now, my other problem with this is it's very small. But because it's very small and it's opaque and it's a pump, you have no idea when this finishes, because in your mind, body products don't finish that quickly. But this is very small, but you can't see it. So when it finished, I was like, oh, okay. It even says it's a 12-month open bottle, but you will never have this for 12 months. You don't even have to run that risk. You finish this in like 2 weeks. The packaging is well made. It's sturdy. It has a pump that works well. It distributes enough for one body part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 7 pumps of this. It is easy to use. Yeah, my biggest issue with this is that you don't know when it's finished and it's very small. So you're gonna be buying this all the time and it's 60 bucks. It is vegan, it's cruelty free, this packaging is recyclable, and it's part of Clean Beauty. You can open this, but so it's a straw free packaging, and because of that, you don't get all of the product out, I don't think. Oh yeah, there's still quite a bit of product in here, but it's not, it's straw free. So it looks like the platform, there's a platform in this that raises up, but because of that, not all the product comes out, so there is quite a bit of product still left in it. I don't know. I would prefer this to be in a tube. I would prefer more product. Otherwise, it's a very simple hydrating serum that happens to be for the body. Now, my thing is, if you're going to make, because serums exist already, they just exist at the size that they do because it's typically for the face. But if you're going to make a product for the body, it needs to compensate for the fact that this is going all over the body. So that is my issue with this. I just think it's fairly small for the price. It's very simple for the price as well. So do I think I'm going to purchase this again? I don't think so. I am curious to see other serums and what they do. So as of right now, I won't be repurchasing this. A product that I should be in here, I have notes on, I just don't have it in here. It's the Summer Fridays Babymoon Belly Balm. It had no fragrance, no scent. It kind of has the same texture as Vaseline. It claims to boost suppleness and elasticity, supports collagen synthesis and barrier repair, and it soothes stressed skin. I am not pregnant, but I bought it because I have stretch marks. It felt just like Vaseline. Takes a little longer to absorb. It's not sticky. It's a little greasy. It absorbed well after, you know, you take the time to work it in. It soothes because the skin wasn't tight in any way, and it gave a glowing effect because it has the same texture as Vaseline, and it is also in a squeeze tube, which I enjoyed. I think realistically I would just use Vaseline. However, it is clean and it has pregnancy safe ingredients, so that might be a defining point for you if you are pregnant and looking for a product such as this. I would say go for it, but if you're not pregnant, you're not worried about pregnancy free or pregnancy safe ingredients, I would just stick to Vaseline, cocoa butter. They kind of work the same, do the same things, and they'd be more affordable. So the Babymoon Belly Balm is 5 ounces, $37 at Sephora. It also separated, so because it's in a squeeze tube, you wouldn't know that until you squeeze it out. So that is something to keep in mind. But yeah, I would kind of just suggest Vaseline. I don't intend on repurchasing that product. Moving on to a product that I may repurchase. I'm not sure. This is the Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright Cream. This is 8 ounces. It's a decent, this is like a standard body cream size. This has an added fragrance. It smells, it's got black amber, plum, vanilla woods, and jasmine bloom. I love the scent of this. The container still kind of smells like it. I love the scent of this. Like, blah, 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 blah. This reminds me of the summer. But, it's a nice, thick cream. It was very moisturizing. So what this claims to do is to exfoliate, support collagen and elastin production. It creates smooth, radiant skin, free radical protection. It brightens, nourishes skin, gives a more even tone, and it smooths. What I noticed from it is that it smells great. There is no mica in this, which is like my favorite thing about this cream. One of my favorite things, because I don't like the original Boom Boom cream because it's got mica in it and it bothers me. I can only use that in certain occasions, like if I'm going to the beach or if I'm being photographed, but I don't want to wear that if I'm sitting at my desk job under fluorescent lighting. I don't want that. So I prefer not having mica in my daily creams. This doesn't, thank God. A little of this goes a long way. So this did last me out of all of the skincare. So that serum exfoliator, this lasted me the longest. And it absorbs well, skin feels soft, glowy, hydrating, the skin didn't feel sticky, there wasn't anything weird about it. Now, in terms of its claims, my skin did feel smooth, it did radiate, like it was radiant, it was nice and glowy, it felt nourished and hydrated. But after using it did help with the smoothness of the skin. I'm not sure if that was a combination of the things that I was using or if it was just this, but it did help with the smoothness of the skin. I did miss it when I ran out of it, and if I was not home and I couldn't use it, I did miss not having it. But in terms of like having a more even skin tone, I don't think it really did much in that aspect. But I am willing to purchase this again. So this is vegan, cruelty free, there's no parabens, no phthalates, no mineral oil, but it smells phenomenal. And I did enjoy my experience with it. It is a little bit small, but I think I would repurchase this. So that's the Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright. On to a product. I'm not going to talk much about these because I'm going to do a video about these. So I have some products from the Inky list that I finished. So I have here the salicylic acid cleanser. This is really messy. Like if you turn this upside down when it's full, it will leak. So this is very messy. I don't think it did all that much in terms of helping with acne prone skin. I didn't like the texture. This wasn't a standout product for me, so I wouldn't repurchase this. The Oat Cleansing Balm by the Inky list is a very nice, simple, standard cleansing balm. It does what it needs to do. It removes makeup. It doesn't strip the skin. It leaves the skin feeling nice and soft afterwards. I've already repurchased this. I do like this. I don't think it performs miracles or anything, but for what it costs compared to other cleansing balms on the market, it does the exact same thing for a fraction of the cost. So I already repurchased the Oat Cleansing Balm, and y'all know I love me this Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser. I've already repurchased it. It does give a nice brightening effect to the skin. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I am going to be doing a video on these three products plus one other product from the Inky list to talk more in depth about it. But yes, wouldn't repurchase, repurchased. A product that I would repurchase again, this is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I have repurchased this on and off. I usually use it and then I want to try something new. That thing doesn't work out, so I go back to this and back and forth and back and forth. I've used this a few times. This is 5 ounces. It has an added fragrance, but kind of just smells like clean, kind of powdery. It's got a thin, milky texture. It is a spray, but it's like a thick spray. Like if you spray it on your hand, it won't run. Now, it claims to lock in hydration, lock out humidity, reduce frizz, smooth hair, add shine, nourish, hydrate, and detangle. It does hydrate very well. I have low porosity hair. This is a product that I can use in terms of a leave-in conditioner that doesn't just kind of sit and weigh on my hair. I'm not 100% sure if this would lock out humidity. My hair reacts to humidity like no other, even though it's low porosity, but like it's not heat trained anymore. So if I try to blow dry it and like go outside, it'll just revert back. So I don't know if it locks out humidity. It does reduce frizz. Do love it for that. And usually I just use this after I've done my hair, and I use it daily until I wash my hair again, just to help keep it moisturized. But it does smell good. I do think it's hydrating. It helps to tangle. It reduces frizz. Shout outs. It does have coconut oil in it. Coconut oil is not a product or an ingredient that I love, but in this it doesn't seem to bother me. It's also vegan, cruelty-free. It's 98% naturally derived. It's clean. It reduces frizz. The scent kind of lingers in your hair and it detangles the hair. My issue with this is that I do go through this quickly. Like I said, I use it daily to take down my hair out of a pineapple, but I do like it for the daily hydration, but because of that, I do go through it quickly. It does, because it's so wet, it does slightly revert my hair, so it does kind of aid in the shrinkage of my hair. So I don't know if it's because it's wet that it aids in the shrinkage of my hair, or if it just doesn't protect from humidity and that's why. But one of those. It is 6 free and it protects against excess heat. So I do like this product. I would buy it again. Right now I'm trying another leave-in conditioner, so I'm not going to buy it right now. But if I don't like that, I will go back to this. So this is kind of a tried and true product, but it doesn't perform miracles to the point where I am dead set on it. So still trying new products, but I would come back to this. The True Cream Aqua Balm is one of my favorite gel creams. This is the 50 milliliter. This is the 3rd time I've purchased this product. I like it. It's just fairly small for what it is. Kind of reminds me of the Neutrogena gel cream. It works. It does what it says it needs to, or it does what it says it's going to do. I don't have any breakouts or reactions to this cream. It's just fairly small for what it costs. It smells like Epsom salt. It does have an added fragrance to it. It's a very cooling, lightweight gel cream in terms of the texture of it. It claims to provide a healthy glow. It's cooling, nurturing, it retains water, maintains moisture levels, it's hydrating, it absorbs quickly, and it's not heavy or greasy. It does absorb quickly, the scent doesn't linger, so your face doesn't continue to smell like Epsom salt. Your face feels soft and it's non-irritating. It's very gentle. I find that it's hydrating, it retains the moisture. There's a slight cooling effect, but I don't know if it's just because like I live in the basement and this stays at a relatively cool temperature anyways. It's quite nurturing, it's not heavy or greasy, but you will notice just a slight film on the, like a soft slight film on the skin. But it does leave you looking glowy. It is a clean product as well. Would I repurchase this? I would. Right now I am using the Neutrogena gel cream and I have the Rose Hydrating Cream from Fresh. So I will be using those. I may return to this, but this is a tried and true product of mine, so would I repurchase this? Yes. So I have the Fresh Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. This is the Anti-Pollution Smooth and Boost Luminosity Essence. This is 50 milliliters. This 50 milliliters, this little jar right here is $45. So it's supposed to provide visibly smooth, luminous skin. It helps to fade dark spots, helps with fine lines and wrinkles and dullness. Helps to visibly smooth, increase luminosity, and protect against pollution-free radicals. Works to maintain moisture for supple feeling skin, and helps to provide an even looking complexion. Okay, so I used all of it. I didn't really notice much of anything, aside from hydration maybe and some glowing, but in terms of like any effect on wrinkles, any effect on dark spots, I didn't see any of that. I can't really test for the pollution-free radicals thing. I'm gonna have to just take its word for it, but for what it cost, I didn't notice much. I think I'll just stick to a hydrating toner or hydrating essence. Maybe I will try this again, but for what it costs and all the hype around it, I was expecting more from it. It does leave a slightly tacky finish to the skin, so I wasn't a huge fan of that. But yeah, I don't know. I was expecting miracles from this product, the way people talk about it, but it kind of is just something nice to have. It does provide hydration, but like several different toners provide hydration. I was expecting more from this, so that is the Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence from Fresh. Maybe I need to use it for longer to get the real effects of it. It doesn't have any claims towards how long you need to use it, but yeah, it's a nice product. Would I buy it again? Probably not. All right, the last product that we have as part of this is the Fable & Mane hair oil. I go through these like once every 6 months. I'm gonna do a video on Fable & Mane, but just quickly. So this is their pre-wash treatment hair oil. It's supposed to strengthen roots and strands, hydrate the scalp, and treat damaged hair. It's good for dryness, thinning, damage, split ends, and breakage. I love this product. I swear by it as a pre-treatment. I love it because it's an oil. I don't like pre-treating with conditioner type products because it can swell the cuticle too much if it's left on for too long, but I can have this on for like overnight or all day and don't have to worry about it. A little goes a long way, and it just feels good. Like my hair just feels good. I think my hair is thriving since I've started using this line in particular, but this product in particular. And yeah, I highly recommend. I already bought a backup. I have one that I'm currently using, and then I have a backup in a box that I just got from Sephora. Highly recommend this product. 10 out of 10 would repurchase. So that is all of the empties that I have for this empties video. Once I gather more, I will do another video. It's likely going to be not makeup related. This is usually skincare, body care related. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little mini reviews on some of the products that I use daily and some of the products that I have tried. And if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So yeah.